and I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's me.
And let's get into this Yee tea. First up, we're going to talk about Diddy. Now, D. Woods from Danity, Kane was on this investigation discovery documentary, The Fall of Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that she talked about on that documentary was Diddy's predatory behavior.
Okay.
I see myself standing in those dark, scary, predatory spaces and hearing somebody say some of the most degrading things to me.
How was it predatory?
Somebody constantly treating you like a piece of meat, only valuing you for your sex appeal. And in some of the environments, it was even scary to be by yourself.
At the risk of caping for Puff Daddy, I'm just curious, like, where's the crime?
What, predatory behavior?
Yeah,
and saying, like, degrading things to you?
I mean, being a jerk isn't necessarily grounds for, criminality.
Well, listen, I think that at a time like this, when things get brought up, you're not really going to have people on your side when you were degrading to them. I wish if I was at work, if somebody was saying predatory and degrading things to me, I would have grounds.
But, I mean, Puff Daddy, you're his artist, right? So, he wants the best out of his artist, and sometimes that comes at a cost of being mean.
Well, she also said in this that they were treated like pieces of meat and that it was really all about their sexuality and that people would be like, it would be scary to be alone with him. All right, now here's what else she had to say as far as why it was scary for her to even speak up, even now.
Are you afraid in some ways that he'll get out, that there'll be some sort of retribution?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, even doing this, it's like, maybe I shouldn't say, maybe I should stop talking, shut up, but it's like, well, not talking hasn't changed anything either.
Feels too ambiguous to me.
All right. Well, I will say I've been following D. Woods even after Danity Kane. She did For Color Girls on Broadway, did phenomenal when I went to go see that play. She also did another play called The Black Odyssey. So she's been doing her thing on Broadway. So she's still working and following her passion. All right. Now, since we're talking about Diddy, when Dave Chappelle did his skit on Saturday Night Live, his monologue over the weekend, last weekend, one of the things that he talked about was actor Reginald VelJohnson, a.k.a. Carl Winslow, right, being at the freak-offs. Here's what he said.
I saw one thing on the internet, so I'm not sure this is true. Some guy who said he knew Puff was like, yeah, man. He's like, I was at the freak off one time and I went in the back room and Puff was in there with Carl Winslow, the dad from Family Matters. He was smashing and I was like, Puff, what are you doing? And he was like, yeah, it feels good to make another man do your bidding. And I was like, oh, God. Carl Winslow from Family Matters was there and I wasn't invited?
He's like, did I do that?
Well, in real life, the response from VelJohnson is the stuff came out as false. He said, I have to hear it every now and then. But Dave Chappelle made it funny, and I appreciate that. Yeah. So he said he made it very civil.
Well, I've never been to a Puff Daddy party neither.
You haven't?
I have not.
I feel like
No, we haven't.
I've never been to a freak-off, but I've been to a party.
Well, me neither. I've never been to a freak-off.
Well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, we have about last night.
Yes.
We'll talk about what we did over the weekend. It's way up.